Hello YouTube, today we're going to be comparing GTA 5 cities to Forza Horizon 6 and what they both do better than one another and what they do worse. We're starting off with GTA 5. So, one of my favorite things about GTA 5 is it is alive. It has people, obviously, well, it has alleyways that have stuff behind them, and they have murals on the walls, which you're about to see in about five, four, three, two, one, one. See, you get Charlie Chaplin, Marilyn Monroe, and to be honest, I don't know the other two because I'm not that into old movies, but yeah, it's stuff like that that makes the city feel alive. Also, there are stuff like pedestrians, um, electrical boxes, litter on the ground, garbage cans, cars in parking lot, stairways that you can see go up to buildings. I know they can't do that in Forza exactly, because, pedestrian walkways, we can't have you hitting people. Yeah, but it, there's a clip in the other section where you will be able to notice, like, pedestrians still don't move around. But in this game, they do. There's nothing leading up to any buildings. There's no way. It's the small details like that I prefer in games that have cities. Now, don't get me wrong, I love Forza Horizon 5, but this is something that, as far as I know, only a few games have captured. Because in GTA 5, you're not playing it to go to the countryside, you're playing it to stay in the city, drive the city, run in the city, do everything in the city. In Forza Horizon 6, you're not going to be in the city. I guarantee you, if you're like me, you won't be. But it's stuff like that, like this right here, that I could have lived, but I didn't. I could have made that jump, but I didn't just because there are more variety of vehicles in GTA 5. I understand they're probably never going to be adding motorbikes to Forza, but realistically, it really isn't that big of a deal. I don't think, at least. I understand you'd have to remodel everything because I am making a game myself, and that really is very annoying to do. But I still think for a multi-billion-dollar company, Microsoft, trillion-dollar probably, yeah, multi-trillion-dollar, that a few million on that wouldn't be too hard. You know, test it out for a game or two, like Pokemon does with their Mega Stones, or like Pokemon's like region, I guess, gimmick. Yeah, a gimmick. But you see how in this scene, there are cars there that I actually have to avoid. There are cars everywhere. It's not like actual LA, because I don't expect it to be like LA. But it's just because it's not even going by LA, it's going by Los Santos, LS. I'm not. And right here, there's a construction site. There's a site with actual work, quote unquote, actual work being done, quote unquote. And, you can go through it, you can see it. And you don't really have to slow down too much to get through there. You can crash your car, you can do all that stuff. Unlike Forza Horizon 6. Now, I will go on to stuff I don't exactly like about GTA 5. And that's this how the cars feel in the city. They don't feel like they're going too extremely fast. I know this is a major complaint everywhere online, but it's just not exactly what I expect from the number one most sold video game in the world. Uh, Besides Minecraft, but yeah, Minecraft is a totally different genre, so I'm not gonna count that. And here you can see that I specifically chose to get out of the car and get on a bike because cars feel too clunky at times. I know it's an arcade thing, but still, it's not like GTA 4 where, hey man, yeah, I get that it's arcade driving, but GTA 4 had like the perfect balance of it. Meanwhile, GTA 5 doesn't exactly have the best, I guess, handling when it comes to cars, cause like because handling should be flimsy, but in GTA 5 it can easily overreact too much. Like you turn it, it will turn way too much because your finger was there for a second too long. Unlike with real cars, sometimes your car just won't turn if your steering wheel's off a little, and you don't find that in any GTA games at all. And there won't be a part of this for what's it called, Forza Horizon 6, but this is the beach area. You can tell it's a beach area. It's very lovely. You have palm trees. You have the type of stuff you expect to see by one. And I love that. You don't get that in Forza Horizon 6 around the city. And here you can see, like, I am weaving in and out of alleyways. That's kind of something I really find cool about GTA 5's alleys. Because they are there. You may not notice them, but if you want to go down one, you will see one pretty fast, unlike in Forza Horizon 6. And it's just so nice, in my opinion. You like here. Let's look at the stores. You don't exactly see too much inside the stores, but you still see some items. I'm hating on this. Yeah, I don't exactly like either go all in, make interiors for the stores, or don't. That's my opinion on that. No, that's minor detail, but still, because you're normally flying through the city. And over here, you can kind of just see, like, hey man, this is like a beach area. I like that. But anyway, back to the hating part, because I've already given it too much compliments. The city, the I think we all have experienced this. Drivers will run into you, and that can be very annoying. Because you'll be actually trying to obey the law. Sometimes I know I do that a lot. Like try to follow the law, and then oh, magic happens, and bang, boom, bada bam. A car drives into me, smashing me, and getting me a wanted level. Yeah, I love when that happens. Or like right here, you can see my bike slightly go on the rail, and like you're not gonna fall off a bike if you're going that fast. 'Cause I just find that cool. That's something cool I like. And something about GTA 5 that Forza can't do is the stunt jumps properly. Forza has jumps, but they don't have it like GTA 5. Because GTA 5, you can really control the vehicle, and that's what you want with a stunt jump type thing. GTA 5, you can control it, you can lean it, you can do really anything with it. And if you're not going fast enough, you won't be able to be perfect at it. And that's something all games should do, because if you're not perfect at it, you shouldn't be able to do it. But you should be able to easily recover, like I did right there. Since I couldn't make it on the highway, I rode the rail a little to get to the sewer. And I really like that about GTA 5. Something you cannot do in Forza City. Now, you see here, like, it is hard to get out of the sewer system. I will not say that it's not. It is. But it is still really lovely, because it gives you a sense of, like, hey, this is a sewer. That's what you get from a sewer. But you can still leave it not too hard, but it is kind of hard to find a place that, legally exit, like, without going off-road. And that's A-okay, because that's how things work in the real world. Because both games base their city off of the real world. And another thing I like about GTA 5 is it actually has an airport near the city. No, it's not in the city, really. I wouldn't say so. But it is near the city. Because I have a map of it, and like I'd say it's a little own separate thing, because there's not really tall buildings near it, as you can see here. Like, it is a airport contained on its own, really. And it's really nice. It really is. I don't think anyone will say it's not. And you can even go in there, which is really nice. Not legally, though. You do get a 3-star warning level and everything. But I guess it's time to talk about Forza Horizon 6 City. So, for a while, you're gonna see me try and meander around to get off the highway. I do get off the highway.
Of course you are.
Then I have
This
to
is
get
a
back
perfect spot.
in
These car
this
meets are where all
part
us
of
like-minded
the
petrol heads
city,
park up
quote
and
unquote,
just, you know,
the industrial district,
admire.
is
Concrete's one of the most
my
iconic
favorite.
car
I will
meets
say
in
that.
the
It's my favorite
world.
part because it
Take your
doesn't
best
feel
stretch
too
car there,
alive
mate.
or
Just find an
unalive.
empty space and
In
park
an
up.
industrial
Extra
district,
cred if you
you're
reverse
not
it.
going to
You'd
probably be
reverse it,
seeing
wouldn't you? Yeah, you
too
would.
many people. You're not going to be seeing too many cars these days. Because a lot of it is automated. You see shipping containers, and right there you see a truck, a semi-truck, and I like that. You see another one right there, and you can run through stuff without your car completely coming to a halt, which I prefer over GTA 5's driving mechanics of you hit a car, you're dead. You hit a, I don't know, guardrail, you're most likely dead. I get that GTA 5 came out 13 years ago, but still, destruction physics were good back then still. I don't think it was that hard to do. And here, one thing, I love the highways, don't get me wrong, the highways are the best part of the city, not my favorite place in the city, like the industrial district is there. But this is my favorite part of the city. My favorite, I guess, driving way in the city, because you are able to go fast. They got some really cool corners here. But the thing is, I can hardly find a way out. If you don't have your map on, you're not going to be able to find the way off of it. Because you see here, I'm trying to find an exit, and I was almost headed out of the city. I didn't want to go out of the city. I wanted to stay contained in the city itself. But due to how the highways work in this game, I could hardly find an exit. And you see how there's really very few cars for Tokyo, Japan. Like, I know I didn't hate on GTA 5 because there weren't as many people as in LA. There were still way more. There were way more people. There were more cars. And there should be more cars in Tokyo, the biggest city on the planet, but there just wasn't. There isn't. And one thing I'll be doing for a while is finding garages, like the same garage, just to see. So that's one, because in my opinion, just look at how dead this is. This is a city. It looks beautiful, don't get me wrong, but for me, it doesn't get the sense of life. Like, yeah, there's pods and plants, but there's no sense of life there at all, in my opinion. And just see me. You won't see anyone or anything really out there. You're not gonna see cars. There's one car right there, yeah. But just look at how sad and lifeless this looks for Tokyo, Japan. I'm not getting the sense that this is Tokyo. I'm getting the sense that this is like a small city at best, like it's Denver, Colorado. There you see the Tokyo Needle or something like that. I don't know what it's called, really. That wasn't this. In here, there's some people, yeah, but so few people. In my opinion, there needs to be. I'll just say that. But there you see the Tokyo Tower. It's really not that important to the game, in my opinion. I like it, but I just don't feel the thing like, oh yeah, this is supposed to stand out, because it really doesn't too much. I wish it did. I love Japan. I want to take a vacation there as soon as possible, just to be able to sightsee. There's really nothing there. But here you see a lot of people, and this is what I mean. You see hardly anyone moving around. You just see them standing there, not moving. Like, there are a lot of people right there, but there's not anything going on like there really should be. And on this side, there are like 10 people moving around, but same thing as on the other side. There's no one really doing anything. They're just standing. They're not on their phones. They're not walking and texting like people do in the real world. You don't see anything. I get the roads in Tokyo, Japan, in real Japan, are cleanly, but not to this time. I will say that, because on the sidewalks, just look. We're not going to see any smudges. No nothing. They look pristine. And that's not how it is in the real world. I wish they would add like permanent marks to the road, some cracks in it, like in the city. Those things like that, I understand, get fixed very fast in Japan, but not every single thing is going to be fixed in Japan. They're a great country, but they're not a perfect country like this city makes it seem like. And I do really love Forza games for having fields and stuff, because just look at how nice this place is. This is a great baseball field. I think this may be the first Forza game with more than 2 fields, or 2 fields, either one, from what I've played, honestly. I haven't played every single one too much. I've played every one, but not to the degree of, like, you know, I have this already. So when you see there is just so lifeless NPC cars. My battery disconnected for a second, sorry. But you see how everything seems so lifeless. That's just how it is, in my opinion. Doesn't see in looking for this. It's a nice one. This is nice. And that makes 2 stores, by the way. But this is me driving through. This is a great thing because you won't be seeing too many people in a park area. In my opinion. Down here, this is where you expect to see. This is where you want to see more cars. Because you're near a big attraction. You're near Tokyo Tower. And something you also don't see there is people looking there. Because they're not considering, oh, for the Horizon Festival, if they're in Japan, they're going to be going to Tokyo. They're going to most likely want to see one of the most famous landmarks there, Tokyo Tower. But no. Around this point, I want to say, I love the ad right there, the advertisement. But look at all the shops there. They're so nice. They don't really have, they have models, but, and that makes 3 shops. Go down here, just look how lifeless it is. There's no one walking on the bridge, there's no one standing up there. It makes me feel like this is that. I know it's a racing game, and that's not exactly what you're supposed to be worried about, but it's an open world. And in open world games, you're supposed to notice that. You're supposed to be like, hey man, this is some great detail, and this makes 4 shops. And yeah, just so lifeless. I'm gonna be quiet for a second, just watch. Oh yeah, and by the way, that right there was their version of 7-Eleven 365, which is pretty nice because Tokyo does have a lot of those, but a lot of 7-Eleven. And this makes 5 stores. Let's just going back for a second. Alright, so another 365 just down the road from the other one. But what you're going to be noticing here is right over there is the service station. Right over there is a gas station, which is also a service station. Right, it just makes me a little annoyed. Anyway, if you like this video and want me to make more, just like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, really do anything you want. At least just return. That's all I ask anyway. Uh, ta-ta, YouTube. I love making these, so bye.